Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
You're on mute, bro. You're on mute. Biblical stinker and hooks.
Am I actually muted?
Yeah, you was it.
Am I
now I
muted
can hear
now?
myself.
Am I muted?
No, I can hear you, but I can hear myself talking back.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh,
Biblical stinker.
But I can't. But I'm not wearing headphones.
I don't know. It's a bit off key, bro.
Is there
Every time I
feedback?
talk,
There's an
I can hear
echo.
myself.
All right, 1 second. Let me see, bruv. All right. Let's go in these fucking audio settings. What are we doing? Why can we fucking hear Lee, bruv?
It's like me on OBS all week. You're muted now, bro.
Am I still muted?
No, I can hear you now.
Can,
But I can still hear myself. I'll come out and come back in there.
All right, jump out and in then and see. Yeah, 1 second, people. because I'm sure it's not my side, bruv. I'm sure it's not. One minute, bruv. What you man telling me though? There's no echo now, yeah? There's no echo. Hold on 1 second. Can you still hear yourself, Lee?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 sec.
It comes with like two old men trying to figure this shit out. It's not.
Nah, because hold on 1 second. Because he set me up so I don't need headphones on the thing, bro. But I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Speaker. Is it still happening?
The chat is saying it's okay. Yeah. So I can't hear myself now.
Yeah, cool. So I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't hear myself.
We got there in the end, didn't it? Like I hadn't touched the settings. This is my first show, innit? So.
With the new setup, come on.
G.
I know I can hear myself again now. I can hear myself.
What? They're saying that Lee's not echoing. Now what? And now he is now. Hold on. Are you sure?
Yeah, I can hear myself. I don't know what you just did there, but I can't hear myself now.
You can't now.
Nah.
So it's cool now, yeah?
Yeah, it's good, but then I can hear myself again. It's cutting in and out, bro. There's no echo in the chat, but there's an echo on my end.
The chat's saying it's fine.
Yeah, every time I speak, I can just hear myself talking back.
But check that you haven't got another window open in the back, bro.
No, I ain't. I've literally only got StreamYard open. And I'll just check the settings as well. It's on my normal settings.
Them man are saying it's fine. Alright, bro. The chat is saying it's cool.
This is weird, bro.
Hey, brother, listen. Man said hold on a minute, bro.
This is proper off key, bro.
Nah, bro. Man will sort it out, bro. Man will sort it out.
Yeah, all my settings on StreamYard on here are the same as always.
What is this, bro? Hold on a minute. Because like if I change it, then look, now I've changed that. Then can you hear yourself now? Man
said I'm trolling. I'm not trolling. No, that's got worse. No.
Yeah, exactly. I thought so. Yeah, so yeah, it's the okay. What about now?
What about now? Now I can slightly hear it. Yeah, slightly hear it.
It's 1 second. It's
end the stream, Dave.
No, it's one of these settings for sure. It's one of these settings, man. It's the speaker. See what they're saying?
Yeah, it might be the speaker settings.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah. Yasser's just texted me saying it's the speakers. Every time I raise my voice, his mic's picking up your voice from the speakers.
Okay, 1 second.
Big up Yasser, bro.
It's definitely the speakers.
Yeah, 100%.
I need to see what settings do I need to put this. Bruv, I've clicked the drop down, yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 settings now that wasn't here before. Like, what the fuck is this?
I phone just slapped me on OBS, man.
Someone said, Lee, check your phone.
Yeah, that was Yasser. Yeah, he said it's your speakers. That's what he said. He said the speakers are picking me up when I speak a bit loud.
1 second.
I'll have to whisper. We'll do some ASMR.
Fuck, man. Like, this is so jarring, bro. I mean, this ain't meant to be doing that. Do you know what I mean? 1 second, innit? I'm gonna mute myself, innit? And then get it sorted. 1 second.
All right, cool. Yeah, big up the chat though. Big up the chat. Enable noise echo cancellation. Maybe there's an echo cancellation setting. But I've had this issue on OBS for about a week now because I ain't got a clue how to use OBS. So I've been like trying to do it as I learn on the job, like Arteta. And, it's mad jarring, isn't it? Especially when you're doing it live. But here's what it is. Yo, big up the chat, man. Smash the likes up as well. And yes to Mad Wakey. The Arsenal fans are in meltdown. It's class. It's worth every penny, mate. It's worth every single penny. So yeah, we will be there, guys. We will be there. The league gonna take over, guys. The league gonna take over. Liam Banks. Thierry Henry. Yeah, this one it is though. Yeah, people just like want to like cry about it. This is part of the process. I don't know why they're moaning. It's not what phrases Lee's echoing. And you know what about this thing is as well. Yeah, it's all the people that are the toxic positive ones that have got an issue. They're the ones that are moaning. And it's like, bro, they're like, I can't understand the fund allocation. The fund allocation. Like it's your money, bruv. Like, what is wrong with these people? They're all having a meltdown. And it's like, surely you've seen enough evidence of this manager over the last 5.5 years to understand that this is what he does. Right? This is who he is. He buys these trash players. He buys the Williams and players like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Jorginho's. Right? And people are baffed that he's in for Madueke. Like, why? Why are you shocked by that? Make it make sense. Makes no sense whatsoever as to why people 29. Wasted all the money on 29. Yeah, we bought Jesus. This guy only buys players that are on the cusp of a first team, like for a big team or a decent football club, or players that play for a shit football club. Like Arsenal have posted out Norgard announcement today. Yeah. It's like, bruv, what did they say? What did they actually tweet? What did they actually tweet? This is mad jarring. This football club needs to piss off. What they put, bring in a wealth of experience. The guy's 31, never played Champions League football before. You're talking about wealth of experience. That's unreal, man. It's annoying. Mad annoying. But what do I know? I'm apparently negative, but I'm saying yes to Madueke, guys. Class. But there we go. It is what it is. Thierry Henry is the missing piece. I beg they give him number 14 as well, just for the banner. I will fully buy a bandana and a clip-on ponytail and a Noni 14 shirt. Noninho. Yeah, I see Spurs are getting Gibbs White. I see that.
Yo. All right,
Yo.
cool. All right, let me
Sorted,
sort
yeah?
this shit out.
Yeah, I can't hear myself now.
I hear yourself.
No. I can't hear you now. You just turned your mic down. You're still on mute, bro.
How's that?
I can hear you now, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I can't hear myself now.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right, cool, man.
We got there in the end, man. We got there in the end.
Yeah, it's way too technical for me. You know them ones.
Same, man. We're learning on the job, Rants, like the managers. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm Shabby Alonso, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Crazy work. We're learning on the job, super duper mixed settings and that.
Nah,
I've ordered my bandana.
Hey, bro, did you see that man get served up yesterday?
Bro, that could have been double digits as well.
Brother, they got smoked. Bro, listen, I told man already, yeah, this brother's getting sacked, bro. Like, bro, if
it'll be gone by Christmas.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, yeah. He's trying to do stuff with that team that then, like, with players that ain't capable of doing what he wants, and he ain't going to be able to go and buy another 5-6 players this window. So he's pretty effed. Yeah, and let's be real with it. If they end up 10 points behind Barca after 10 games, he's sacked. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Yeah, it's no shame losing to PSG. They're the best team in the world. Let's just be real with it. They're quality,
but it's how you lose, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was watching the game with Sam, Madrid fan. Yeah, and then I was like, bro, they could still be playing in a week's time. They're going to score a goal. I said, if anything, they'll get a third, they'll get a fourth. They didn't even look like scoring, bro. Vinny was useless. Yeah, standard stinker. Mbappe, stinker, standard. None of them could press. They were just standing there, letting them walk around them. 2 passes, bang, they're clean through every time. They were in second gear, bro, and they walloped them 4-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it was an absolute mad.
Hey, hashtag pray for Chelsea in the final, innit?
Bro, listen, bruv, listen, I hope, like, bro, they just need to deal with Chelsea. I can't lie, because, bro, like, it would just be like Chelsea, you know, to 1-0 them. I swear.
Yeah, it would. You know what Chelsea are like, man? They skank their way to a win. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I said PSG will win it from the start. I thought them City or Real Madrid. I thought them 3. One of them was going to come from there. But PSG are just so good, man. Yeah, what he's done there is created what he had at Barcelona.
100%.
Like he's turned a lazy Dembele into a press magnet. Like it's press non-stop. Yeah, that midfield's the best midfield in the world. Yeah, they're all techie. They can all defend. They can all attack, and they can all score goals. Yeah, unbelievable players, all of them. Yeah, the defense is just relentless. Yeah, and the way they get the ball back, it's within seconds, bro. Yeah, and then when you and the thing is, like I said, they weren't even trying. They were literally taking the piss.
Bro, they look like they didn't get out of first gear, and they didn't need to.
Nope. Bellingham walking around doing his usual shit, like standard stinker. Yeah, it was embarrassing for Madrid, man. They flew back from Tenerife back to the Bernabeu, brother, and had a crush out outside the ground. He's gone mad outside the ground. He's doing an emergency meeting tonight. He goes, I'm going to start doing emergency meetings and copying you, Gunner. He goes, I've had enough of this club.
He's actually peak. I can't lie. Xabi Alonso, bro, he's dying, bro. Do you know what I mean? But, bro, I knew it was going to happen anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what it is? The reason why I don't think, that he'll last is because he came in saying he wasn't going to play a three at the back, and then it wasn't working, and then he changed to a three at the back straight away. Like, you could see that he wasn't comfortable not playing that three. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't last, and then he's changed to a three and still got smoked. So it's like everything you're trying is not working, bro. It's mad.
The thing is, like, he changed that whole formation and setup for that game. Everything that was working to get them to that semi-final, he totally threw in the bin and changed. Yeah, and then when they're 1-0 down after 5 minutes or whatever it is, and then Rudiger doing stupidness, now it's 2-0. You finished at that point. You ain't coming back at 2-0. Even that early in the game, you ain't coming back. Yeah, people can say, oh, yeah, they had Hoyson and Trent out, like, blah, blah, blah. And what? Yeah. Like, bro, look at the state of their fucking forward line.
Yeah, but PSG got a couple men sent off in the last game.
Yeah, and still scored with 9 men.
This is what I'm saying, so I'm not really trying to hear all that.
When we played Man City and we went down to 10 men at the Etihad last season, yeah, we should have been going for them, having a go at them. That's what PSG did to Bayern the other night. They had 2 players sent off, and they said, nah, if these men are going to throw the kitchen sink at us, we'll attack them.
Facts.
Yeah, and they scored. And it's like, bro, parking the bus, you're asking for trouble, yeah? What I like about PSG is everything about that team, every single thing about that team is polished. Yeah, they all know what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, and because they've been winning the trophies over the last few seasons as well, the confidence is through the roof. They know they're better than everyone, bro. Yeah, they might lose the odd game every now and again. Every team does. Doesn't matter how good you are. Yeah, but bro, they go out onto that pitch and they've won it before they fall out the tunnel. Yeah, because the opposition are looking at them thinking, fuck, this is a long day. Yeah, it's like when we had the Invincible team, beat them in the tunnel every week. And it's like they've got that. They're en route to win if they win that, that's 5 trophies this year. And they can still win the Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup. He can win 7 in 1 year.
Yeah, that's crazy,
mad that is. And people were telling me there's nobody better than Super Duper Mick. Bro, like, I was like, yo, go and get Luis Enrique. No, we don't want him. What do you mean you don't want him? Yeah, now everyone's sitting there waxing lyrical about PSG. Well, shock. We went and got Fabio Vieira. They went and got flipping Vitinha. Yeah, the same price. Pathetic, man. Like, Gibbs White's going to Spurs. Oi.
Man like Gibbs White, bro. Do you know what I mean? While your guy Berta's cooking up Noni Madueke, bro. I swear down. Hey, Lee,
put some respect on my baller's name, bro.
Listen, and bro, I thought the Gyökeres deal was done. Why am I seeing now? Yeah, that Arsenal don't want to pay the money. Why am I seeing that?
Oh, because that was a diversion tactic away from Thomas Partey. We dropped the Zubimendi news on Sunday. Yeah, because Partey was trending number 1 for 2 days.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes later, it's a nearly a here we go. A little video from Fabrizio, nearly a here. It could soon be a here we go, guys. Very soon, guys. But is it here we go or not? That overshadowed Zubimendi's announcement because it was 20 minutes later. 10 minutes after that, Ornstein's posting it out. Nobody's remembering Thomas Partey anymore, are they? Everyone's talking about Gyökeres.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Then all of a sudden, that man is saying that Gyökeres was a smokescreen for Noni Madueke, bro. Man like Nonilson Pereira. You get
me? Don't worry, man. I'll send you a bandana. I'm going to do bandana merch. I'm not even taking the piss, bro. If we sign him, I'm going to wear a bandana on the streets.
That is Lee, bro. Like, that's horrible.
No, I think it's a great signing. Thierry Henry, run it back, man. Give him the number 14. Put him on the left wing.
Henry 14, you know.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, NM 14, man. This guy could be a legend, bro.
They're signing Gibbs White, and you're signing Madueke, bro.
Class, isn't it?
It's nasty.
I think it's fantastic. Just to see all these top gooners in meltdown, it's worth every penny.
The fact that they're signing Gibbs White tells me that this visa thing wasn't real, blood, and that Brentford are trying to scare Man United into caving, because he's not going to buy a visa and Gibbs White and Kudus. That don't make no sense.
No, I don't know. They got the money.
Because Visa can play in that midfield 10 position. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a good player as well. He is.
And he can also play in wide areas, Visa. So he's not going to buy both of them. Like, you know what I mean? It's some absolute bullshit.
Don't worry, man. We've got NONALDINHO coming in, man. We're balling. If you can't see what Arteta's doing, mate, you can F off to Brentford. Yeah, can't go Tottenham because they win stuff now.
Oh, man said NONALDINHO, you know.
Yeah, NONALDINHO. Hey, if we give him the number 14, I'm buying a shirt. I'm buying a shirt with his name on the back.
Nasty, bro.
I'm gonna buy if we sign him and give him. I beg we give him 14 just to see the crash out of this fan base, bro. A gal's having a biblical meltdown.
Amazing, man.
NONALDINHO, oh, that's the best one. Yeah, if we buy him, yeah, I swear I'm gonna wear a bandana, bro. Yeah, and I'm gonna get a clip-on ponytail. Yeah, I would say I'd go and get my hair cornrowed, bro, but I ain't really got much hair left.
What? Someone said something about an Igal clip. What's Igal done?
Oh yeah, Gal had a crash out, bro. Yeah, go to his stream yesterday. Yeah, 3 minutes in. Yeah, bro, I swear down, this guy was crashing out, bro.
You lot, listen, we got nearly
just to see these top gooners all crying, bro. It's worth every penny. Give him 10 million more. Give him 60.
Nearly 3,000 in there. We need 1,500 likes. I don't give a fuck, mate, because I know this stream's about to be legendary, bro.
Yeah, you know, smash these likes up, guys, man.
Every single week, bruv. Man said Igal. All right, man.
Like, bro, he had a biblical crash out. Yeah, like proper screaming and shouting, bro. It was like me on a fan cam. It's like, why are you all upset? And then it's bro, I swear, you got to watch it. It's funny, man. They're all rattled. All these top gooners are rattled, bro. Then it's like,
what stream is it? It's saying 3 days ago, Gyökeres to Arsenal. Hold on,
no. 1 sec.
Is it a video or a live stream?
No, it was a live. Yeah, I've got it. You got it.
Yeah. What have you? 1 second. Yeah, open it in it and then I'll share it.
Okay, cool. Right, 1 sec. Let me just get rid of this advert. Right, let's go to there. Right, cool. Bro, sit back, brace yourself, guys. This is fucking hilarious. This is actually hilarious. Look at his face first and foremost. Yeah.
Why? Arsenal have absolutely messed up the transfer window. You were doing all right. You were doing well. You were saving money.
It sounded like he was going to cry.
Players available. And now what do? Nani goddamn Madueke for 50 million plus add-ons
Gets better, bro.
included. This deal does not make no goddamn sense unless those add-ons are 10 million. Unless the add-ons are 10 million and they're like goal bonuses, Champions League bonuses, Premier League winning bonuses. That's the only goddamn way this makes sense. And if they think Alanga is the benchmark, they're joking. They have to be joking. Arsenal have a good relationship with Chelsea. What the hell? Listen. What the hell do Chelsea have on the owners? What the hell do Chelsea's owners have on the Cronkies? What the hell do Chelsea's board have on our board members? What do they have on us? Why?
It gets better. It gets better, bro.
Get me Rodrigo. Those are the guys that are going to make a difference. I'm sorry. This makes no sense in any way, shape, or form. If the deal was 35 million, if the deal was 40 million, I would understand. Wallahi, I genuinely would understand from the bottom of my heart.
Man's crashing over 10 million.
Some financial sense. But why on earth would we pay 50 million? Why? Fabrizio, something has to be off. This does not make any sense. This doesn't make any sense.
You mentioned a reason.
At all.
That's
Why
it, Fabrizio.
any
Something must
football
be
club
off.
would go out of their way to go and sign a backup for 50 million before going and securing.
Nah,
your
he's
top target.
starting about backup.
It's starting left.
We haven't even gotten Gyökeres done yet. We're still negotiating the fee. We haven't even gotten, what do you call it, Rodrigo or Eze even close to bidding.
They're not coming, mate.
But you're sitting here
Neither
telling
is
me
Gyökeres. Hey,
I'm
bro.
supposed to believe this?
Brother, I swear down.
He's about to
Like,
cry,
I thought
bro.
the Gyökeres deal was done, Lee.
I need to calm down.
I need to calm down.
Let's go from the beginning.
Bro, this is
Madueke
funny.
is not worth 50 million, simply put. Madueke is not worth 50 million pounds, and whichever way you slice it, he is not worth 50 million pounds. Madueke at best is a 35 to 40 million pound player. At best.
That's how much they paid for him.
At best.
Yeah,
and
30
that's
mil.
pushing it.
Mm.
That's me being generous. Does anybody honestly believe Madueke is worth 50 million?
I do.
Because there is no way.
Hey, Lee, bro, you're a demon.
I honestly am
He's
shocked.
about to cry. Look at him.
I honestly am shocked.
Yeah, he's
How
broken,
do they
you know.
evaluate these players? How does Arsenal evaluate players? Do
Based
we
on
evaluate
looks.
players based on their age? Because age is one great thing right there. He's 22 years old. Do we evaluate players based on their skill set? Because to me, he doesn't have the ability of a top winger, which you'd be paying top dollar for.
Facts.
Are we basing it based on market inflation? Because of guys like Sancho, Michaela Mudryk, and Anthony have gone for such crazy fees that now guys like this are going for that? Or are we basing it off what Chelsea paid for him in 2023? Because what
Are you
Chelsea
basing
paid
it on
for him in
Elanga, bro?
2023 was 20
Elite
million
winger.
pounds. You're telling me he's increased his value by 20 million pounds, 21 million pounds in those 2
Absolutely.
years.
Yeah, man.
What has he done to raise his value by 22
Won a
million
trophy.
pounds?
He's in a final as
What?
well.
That's what I'm saying. He
gotten
grew his hair, bro.
7 or 10 goals in all competitions last year for Chelsea. 10 goals in all competitions for last year for Chelsea. That's what he's done to raise his value. I'm sorry. Nani Madueke is inconsistent. He's just an injury-prone player from his time at friggin' PSV, and the market value of Cole Palmer. Chelsea signed Cole Palmer for 40 million.
Reality's kicking in, guys.
Chelsea signed
Cole
Joao
Palmer a couple
Pedro
years ago,
for
bro.
around a similar fee. Chelsea signed that guy, what's his name, Gittins, for around a similar fee.
55.
You're telling me that we're going to spend 50 million British
Look at his
pounds?
face.
Yes, 50 million
Nani
Great
Madueke?
British pounds.
Just not right.
That's not right, guys.
He's not worth 50 million.
This is this. This is.
His potential is not worth 50 million. We're over. This has to be.
Yo, bro,
Chelsea
he's cracked. Nah, he's gone in it.
Arsenal are going to bid
Brother.
50 million.
Bro, this bro's trying to reassure himself, Lee. He's like, this has to be. Like, bro, he
Has
can't
to be a
believe it,
joke.
bro.
Has
Believe
to
it.
be a
You
joke.
support Arsenal. He can't believe it. He's in shock. Brother, he's in actual shock, you know. Hey, shout out a gal, man. Like, he can't believe it, bro. Like, bro, he's talking like he can't believe what's actually happening, bro. Like, it's like you can feel, yeah, the reality setting in, yeah, as he's speaking.
It's
Bro,
like, no,
it's
Fabrizio,
unbelievable.
something has to be off. It has to be off.
Brother, he's like,
Something has to
Fabrizio,
be
what do you
off.
mean, bro?
No, you must have
It's like,
typed the
have you
wrong
any
team.
proof? Brother, look at this. What did I tell you, man? There's no way Thomas Frank's getting Visa and fucking Gibbs White. It was a play from Brentford saying, Thomas Frank wants Visa, so if Man United don't fucking pay the money, then they're gonna let Visa go and then Bumo has to stay. Fuck off. Now Visa's going to Nottingham Forest. He was never going Tottenham.
No. No, he won't.
These man think we're stupid. I did tell you, man. I told you, man, they're trying to stitch us up. Because
But this is the same. This
Solanke's
is
the
the same
number
with a
9.
lot. This is the same with a lot of deals, bro. Yeah, they're all talking. Yeah, Fabrizio's posted the same tweet about Rodrigo 3 weeks straight.
what's
Yeah,
that?
just changed the words on it. Oh yeah, he's Real Madrid are open to accepting the right offer for
And
him,
it's up to him.
and it's up to him. He's reworded that about 15
Oh
times
yeah,
in
we
3
knew
weeks.
that ages ago, mate.
Yeah, then it's
They basically
after the
said to
Club
him, if you
World
want to
Cup.
leave, you can leave, mate.
Now it's after the Club World Cup. Well, that's finished now for them. Now it's always he's gonna decide next week. No, he's either staying and he's getting a new contract, or he's going Bayern Munich.
Mm.
Yeah, Bayern Munich need a left winger. They went in for Luis Diaz and got told no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their top boy came out and said that. They said he ain't for sale. Oh shit, a Top Gooners found me. 1 sec, mate.
Yeah, no worries. You lot, big up the chat, man. 3.2K in the building. You know what I mean? Big up everyone. You know what I'm saying? We got the technical difficulties sorted at the beginning of the show, blood. First time on the new set. You know what I'm saying? Man's got all these gadgets. Don't know what the fuck to do with them. Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll get the hang of it. You know what I mean? So, nah, man, big up the chat. You already know what time it is. Oh, hey, you, man, are killing me. So, yeah, get the lights up, man. You already know what time it is. And shout out to Mud for putting the link to my fight pay-per-view and my tickets in the chat as well, man. I got a vlog coming for you lot next week as well. Man says, so you got an Xbox. Yeah, I got the new one still. Obviously, yeah, I got the new one, bro. So I'm going to be doing some gaming content now. And I've seen that my old controllers work as well on the new thing. So, man, I got all my controllers here now, bro. Man, I got all of them, bro. So we're back, fam. Get me? We're back. So is what it is, fam. Now we're about to cook. You know what I'm saying? We're about to cook, man. So we'll have some gaming stuff. We'll have fight vlogs. We'll have more in real life vlogs as well, man. I got a full-time cameraman now, so we're about to absolutely cook, bro. I'm gonna give you lot at least one vlog every week going forward. So I set myself a target of 1 every single fucking week, even after the fight. I'm getting my gym built next week. Should be getting installed next week. So in my house, and then we'll have some gym vlogs as well. And then I'm gonna set up live streaming from the gym as well eventually. So
yeah, man. I chat. Remember that program on TV called The Secret Millionaire? That's Rants, bruv. He's coming to money, bruv. That's what it is, bruv. He's got the new setup. He's got the gym being built.
Secret, bro. I work hard. Ain't no secret, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, this is my 9th year, bro. Fucking hell. Like, I mean, it's the worst kept secret in the world, mate. I'm live every day.
Oh, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? You know what I mean? So, like, this is what it is, isn't it? So, yeah, the game is the game, man. So, it is what it is, bro. And I don't go nowhere. So, you know what I mean? It's hard to spend money if you don't leave your house.
That's true. Yeah, it's very true. The only place I go is swimming pool or beach, bro. Yeah, and restaurant down the road. That's it.
That's it, bro.
It's literally about it. Stay in the house, man. You can't get in trouble and you can't spend money.
Yeah. Man said, what is that? They won't sell both. It's a lie, bro. They tried to scare us into paying the money, yeah. And that's all it was, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Even the price that they're linking Johan Visa with a move, it's like 30 million. That don't do nothing for Brentford. That does nothing for Brentford.
Brentford ain't got no ambition of trying to win anything anyway. So who cares if all their players leave?
Bro,
They've never won a major honour.
And they haven't even tried to. Do you know what I'm saying? So
their CEO sat there the other day, about a week and a half ago, talking about Norgard, saying he's earned the right to go and win trophies. And I'm sitting there going, well, why don't you just actually try and buy players that can win trophies, mate? How about that?
But this is exactly what we're saying. Like, you got to think about it. 30 million for Visa. Visa's, I think he's either in the last year or 2 years left. He's 28 years old. There's no resale value on Visa. So even if they sell him, that doesn't help them like bolster their squad for the relegation fight that they're definitely going to be in. So yeah, he's in his last year. So even if he leaves, they're not getting enough money to say no to the Mbumo money. They're not making enough. No. They're not getting 50 million for Visa last year at 28. Absolutely not, you're not.
No chance. He's already going, mate. He's going Forest all day long.
Yeah, and you're not getting 50 million for a 28-year-old in the last year of his contract, mate. No chance.
Not somebody like him. If it was Ronaldo or someone, then yeah. But it's not Ronaldo, is he? There's only a handful of players in the last year of their contract that go for 50, 60 mil. Literally only a handful. Yeah, and he ain't in that bracket.
That's it.
Maximum
35, 40 max he's going for.
I don't think that.
Brentford aren't getting that.
25, 30. If I'm honest. Yeah, it'd be no more than 30. I'll be shocked if they pay more than 30 for him.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of deals going through that are going to like knock-on effect to other deals, but I think like the fact that Tottenham are moving pretty quick as well.
Yeah.
Like, and it makes me laugh as well, right? Because our fans are sitting there waffling on about Norgard, smart signing, and all that. Cool. Why didn't Thomas Frank buy him then? Why didn't Thomas Frank want him then? Like he's had him at Brentford for how long? Why didn't he buy him for Tottenham?
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? You man are buying squad players when you need a starting left winger and you chose Noni Madueke. You know what I mean? And you need a starting striker, and they're saying that it's Gyökeres, but bro, like the word on the street is that you lot aren't enjoying doing business with Sporting, and you're ready to walk away from that. So,
well, we're seeing it. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's another one they're all crashing out over. This is why I want us to get Gyökeres and Madueke. Yeah, because this lot all wants Sesko. The majority of this fan base wants Sesko, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Gyökeres was
nah, bro. They're all having a meltdown.
Nah,
they're having a meltdown, bro. They're all moaning. All the tippity top gooners are moaning about Gyökeres. They want Sesko. Do you know why they want Sesko?
Because they know that Sesko was your first choice, or because they genuinely think Sesko's better than Gyökeres? Which one is it?
Because Arteta wants him, and they've gnawed this manager off for 5.5 years. Number two, it means less pressure on the manager than if we buy Gyökeres, because he's coming into bag now. Yeah. Number three, they've been jumping up and down for 29 for the last 2 years, so he's getting benched if we buy Gyökeres. Yeah. And number four, Starboy's off penalties if we buy Gyökeres. Let's just be real with it. 19 out of 19 penalties last season. There ain't no way he's coming in and not taking pens. Yes, this is why they want Sesko. Yeah, they can run the gimmick of, oh, well, it takes time. New league. He's going to be ready in a couple of years. Yeah, Starboy still gets penalties. 29 still plays up front, and the manager's still got no pressure. Right. Yeah, they're all, bro, I swear, the majority of these top gooners, chat am I lying? The majority of the usual suspects are moaning that we're going for Gyökeres. They don't want him. Bro, how do you not want only Mbappe outscored him last season. He's the best out-and-out goal scorer in Europe last season in terms of striker. Nobody outscored him as a proper striker. Mbappe ain't a striker, let's be real with it.
He's not, no.
Yeah. But my best out-and-out striker is Gyökeres, and he scored the most goals last year. Bro, I've never seen a player that scored nearly 100 goals in 2 seasons get this much criticism.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? You remember what Noodles was doing over there, innit? I think that's got everyone on notice, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but they're making the exception the rule again, Rants, which is what they fucking do every time, yeah? Let's not forget, right? Look, all the players that have come through that league, yeah, and been killers. Like proper ballers, bro. Falcao.
But what strikers, though, have been bagging goals there and have come to England and bagged?
From that league? What, striker-wise? Boy, that's a good question.
It's difficult.
That's a good question, actually.
That's what I mean.
But directly from there. Like, because Falcao flops anyway, and he smashed it in Portugal and Spain. Yeah, but then he flopped in the Prem.
Falcao's injuries killed him though. Like Falcao's one of the best finishers of his generation. I definitely don't put him in that conversation. But I look at Gyökeres, you know what I mean? People are talking about his penalties. People are talking about obviously
hardly any headed goals. I've seen that one doing around
hardly any headed goals and the way Arsenal play and stuff. I understand the concerns because I had them as well. When we were linked with him, I was like, nah, there's something about him. It smells funny. You know what I mean? But
but what is it though? Because nobody can tell me, bro. And the thing for me, I couldn't care less if he scores headed goals. The amount of times we've sat there watching Arsenal, going, well, if only the striker was there, we would have had a 2-yard tapping. Well, he would be there. Yeah, Thierry Henry, I think, was out of 175 Prem goals, I think he only scored 6 with his head.
Yeah, I hear that, but he doesn't have Henry's feet. This is the problem. His feet are more like fucking Grimondi than Henry, blood. You get
me? No. I think people doing him too dirty, man.
Nah,
he's better than people give him credit for.
Nah, his feet ain't like nowhere near.
He ain't silky. It's not pretty. Yeah, but he has got decent feet. He is a bit clunky. Yeah, he is a bit clunky, but at the same time, yeah, Raul Jimenez, he came from Portugal. That's a shout. To be fair, he's actually a good player. He scored in the final the other day. But yeah, there's not many strikers that have come from there to here. But look how many forward players. Ronaldo. Yeah, Nani. Yeah, they both played for you and slapped it, bro. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, wide players. It was also a different time as well. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'm not really sure in it. Do you know what I mean? So
do you know what I think it is, Rants? I just think like I want the best in class. Yeah, and I want people that are going to come in and bench these starters because then that's how you raise the level of your club. You don't buy backups to the team that can't win.
Exactly, that's the point. A Norgard is a backup. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you don't buy subs, bro. You make your starters subs and you buy starters. That's how I would build a team.
That's how you raise the level.
But that's what
Because
I mean.
the starters have proven they can't win nothing. So you go and buy better
But
players.
you're getting rid
the
of
bench.
subs and then bringing in more subs.
Yeah, so we ain't going to win nothing. I already know
For the
this.
most
France is going
part.
to be in 12 months' time. I'll be sitting there saying the same shit.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Another
Yeah, I
wasted
agree,
year.
Woody. Your board aren't sure on Gyökeres. I don't believe your board are sure on Gyökeres, and I don't know how.
I think there's
both of them aren't really that sure on each other, bro. I think it's a weird one where Gyökeres probably sees Arsenal in terms of the fact that where they finished in the league and the fact that they're in Europe. He probably sees Arsenal as the best offer that he has currently for that reason. You know what I mean? But he's not really sure. And then Arteta clearly don't want him.
Arteta definitely don't want him.
Yeah.
Because he's dying on that 29 hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he don't want him. Yeah, and this is why I think there's a bit of an issue upstairs in the board. Yeah, because like if you look at the signings that we've announced, we've announced 3 players, right? Arteta ain't in any of the pictures. It's only Berta with a player. When we announced players with Edu in that, it was all 3 of them. The player, Edu and Arteta. Yeah, it's only Berta in them pictures. We ain't seen Arteta in there. Yeah, he has his little comment, but he's not in the pictures, bro. So I think there's a rift there somewhere. Or maybe they're trying to make out there's a rift and there ain't. I don't know.
No, but it's possible though. Do you know what I mean? Because even before he came in, we did say that him and Arteta were going to butt heads eventually.
Yeah, he's too arrogant, Arteta. Yeah, and he's been used to getting his own way. And I don't know, man. I just want the best players, Vance. Yeah? And a guy that scored 100 goals nearly, 97 goals in 2 years, buy him. If it don't work, sell him. Pretty fucking simple, isn't it? Yeah, pretty simple. Players get bought and sold every summer, every January. Yeah, if he comes in, you give him a year. If it don't work, you make a decision. Do you keep him 1 more year? Yeah, or do you bin him? Yeah, and just because you've signed a player for 60 million doesn't mean you've paid 60 million.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, so let's say like you did with Di Maria, you bought him for 75 and binned him for 62. It showed as a profit on your books.
Yep.
So there is clever ways of doing this. So we can still get rid of him. Yeah, and another team will buy him. So I'm saying go for him. We could have bought Alex Baena. He went for 40 mil. That solves the number 10 issue and the left wing issue because he can play both very well. So I'm saying, 100 million, we've sorted out 3 spots.
No effect.
Yeah, and then I want the captain dropped. He ain't going to drop him. These men are sitting there getting giddy that we're going to sign Gyökeres, Eze, and Rodrigo. Are they tapped? And Madueke. Yeah, and they're all trying to do mental gymnastics, saying, well, the order of the player isn't the priority of the player. So because we've signed these players first, doesn't mean they're the priorities, which is cool. But now they're trying to do the mental gymnastics with Madueke. They're all having a meltdown, but then they're going at the end of it. But if we get Eze, Gyökeres, and Rodrigo, then it's not bad that we signed Madueke. I don't think they understand, bro. This guy is going to be our left winger. They genuinely don't get that, bro. This guy travels the ball, gets the ball up the pitch.
Yeah, because their man are like, oh, we spent that money on Saka backup. No, brother, he's starting on the left. Do you know what I mean? He's your replacement for Martinelli and Trossard, bro.
Facts. And then we're going to buy one more backup, for Noni Madueke. I reckon Trossard will go Turkey. I've seen that link. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes. Yeah, and he's 30 odd now. Yeah, and then Martinelli wouldn't surprise me if he ended up at Bayern Munich. There's not many clubs that can afford to buy him, bro. Yeah, he's on 180 a week and he's going to cost about 50, 60 mil. Yeah, who can buy him? Who genuinely can buy him that actually needs a left winger? Bayern Munich are desperate for wingers. They've let Sane go. Gnabry's on his way out in terms of he's finished. Yeah, Tell's gone. Koeman's finished, or there or thereabouts finished. They've inquired for Luis Diaz and got told no. So they're actively looking for a winger, aren't they? At least one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so they could potentially be buying him. He ain't going to Saudi. No way is Martinelli going to Saudi. No chance. Yeah, no. I reckon they'll go for...
Who's going to be on 180? Don't tell me they're going to give Noni 180, bro. He's on 40.
No, that's Martinelli. That's what he's talking about.
I was about to say. But yeah, you man are going to give Noni some serious money for the new LV bag. You know them ones, the new LV handbag, bruv. Because Arsenal love to overpay the signings.
Yeah, man, he's on 50 grand a week at the minute. Watch him go on 130.
He'll get at 150, I reckon he gets at least.
Yeah.
Because you just gave what's his name? Nearly 100 quid, innit? Fucking
Skelly.
What's his name? The young left back.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, Skelly. I want to see how much he's actually on because he was on $4,000 a week before, and I'm seeing people saying he's on 140. Yeah, we've got David Ornstein saying he's amongst the highest paid youngsters in the world.
No way he's on 140.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he is, but I'm seeing people say
I heard it was 100K, bro. If it's 140,
but even if it's 100K, that's too much.
It is. He should be on. He should be on about.
Should be on about 40.
50. Yeah,
Yeah, 40 or 50. Yeah, if he's on over $100,000 a week, that's scandalous. Like, a very good player. I actually like the player.
Yeah, so do I. I like him. Shame he plays for you, lot.
Yeah, I like the fact he's got a cocky, arrogant nature to him as well. And it's like, fuck you, I don't care if you're Haaland. Yeah, have a bit of respect. Yeah, but at the same time, you want to take the piss, fuck you, or take the piss back. But there's a fine line between cockiness and arrogance, isn't it? Yeah, when you ain't won nothing and Erling Haaland's won a treble, maybe that's not the right person to be having a go at. But I like the fact he's having the go. Yeah, I rate it as well. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, just have a little bit of shame and go and win stuff. But I like his arrogance, man. Yeah, and I like him as a player. Yeah, but if he's on anywhere near $100,000, bro, that's a joke. How'd you go from $4,000 to 100?
It's nuts. Hey, shout out the agent though. It's his mum, innit?
This is Mummy's agent.
I think so. You know what I mean? So shout out Mumsy, bro. If Mumsy bagged that, she's a G, fam. You know them way there, like. You know what I mean? So
facts. But this is the thing. When Saka was at the club, he was on $10,000. When Saka first came through, I think he was on $10,000 a week. Yeah, then we put him on 70. And then he got the big jump after that. Yeah, so it's like, bro, how do you go from $4,000 to a massive jump like that? And that's a very easy way for a young lad that's 18, that's just broke into the team, that's got a bit of swagger about him. He's a good player. That's a very quick way to fucking make him go off the rails in terms of arrogance.
100%, bro. This is what we did with Rashford. This is what I keep saying, that the monster in Marcus Rashford, we created it by giving him the number 10 and giving him a big doll early. You know what I mean? When he jumped from like 100 bags to 250 and got the number 10, it was over.
Yeah.
It was over.
Because it's like, what are you going to set up Marcus Rashford, number 10 for Man U? Hold that. £1 million a month. What are you going to do? What are you earning?
100%.
And it's like, it's very easy to do that. Yeah, it's very easy to do that. And this is why, I like these teams abroad. Yeah, because they don't put their players on stupid money after a couple of good games. Or after a good season. They gradually make you work all the way up. And that's why when you see most of these foreign players in Europe, most of them are grounded, bro. They're cool. They're chill. Whereas the ones you see that are off the rails, they're the ones that have got the big money straight away. Yeah, the ones that are fucking doing stupidness and that. Yeah, same in England. The ones that steadily go up in wages. Yeah, and that's why Saka's a chill guy, man. Yeah, Saka didn't just get the massive bag. Yeah, I'm not saying Skelly has. I don't know what he's on. Yeah, but the players in England, goes to their head too quick. Yeah, and they think they're the shit, and then they fall off a cliff, and now he's stuck with him on 130, 150 grand a week, 300 grand a week and shit. Facts.
We've been paying Luke Shaw that idiot for time. You know what I mean? Idiot money we've been playing him. So it is what it is. Hey guys, 3.3K in the building. Let's get these lights up. And the visa thing, you're right, Lee. Like, you know what I mean? So 25 million, bro. You know what I mean? I've made a bid. That's what they see him as. He's a 25 million, 30 million player.
1 year left,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they want 50 mil, they're never getting that. You know what I mean? So they can fucking do one. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's gonna get held up. United and Bumo thing, it will happen soon enough. You know what I mean? Madueke to Arsenal is crazy work. And
I love it, bro.
Looking at Gibbs White, bro. Like, Tottenham looking at Gibbs White.
Why didn't we buy him? Why aren't we in for Gibbs White?
Because he plays where no shoulder guard plays, isn't it, bruv? You're captain.
Hair flick. But we're going to have 2019 Sociedad midfield at one point this season. Zubimendi, Odegaard, and Marino. And it's all well and good these people saying, oh, yeah, but some of these players are coming in as backups. Yeah, cool. What if Declan Rice gets injured then? Who's playing then? Yeah, now the backup becomes the first team. What if our goalkeeper gets injured the day after the first game after the window shuts? Then what? We've got Kepa all season, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about going by the best? And fair enough, with goalkeepers, I understand it's slightly different. Yeah, but why don't we just keep Cole Hine, who played for Valladolid all season last season, was one of their better players, even though they got relegated. Why don't we just keep him? He's on 10 grand a week, I think. Put him on 20, 25 and send him his holding bench. Maybe he don't want it. Maybe he wants to leave. I don't know. Yeah, but why are you going and paying Kepa 75, 80, 100 grand a week to sit on the bench all year? And then posting out bullshit saying here to raise the levels. Why didn't Bournemouth buy him?
That's crazy.
And now Bournemouth
He's
are
what
going in for
levels from the
Petrovic.
bench?
Yeah, Petrovic is going to Bournemouth. So why didn't they want the goalkeeper that was at Bournemouth last season for 5 million? They're buying Petrovic instead.
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm being told these are smart business, smart signings. Yeah, smart signings, guys. We're freeing up money to buy the attackers. What, we're freeing up money to buy Madueke? Cool. Yeah, well, you can all hold that then. Yeah, and I'm here for it. I'm going to be sarcastic all season, bro. I'm going to be taking the piss all season. Yeah, and our pre-season games kick off in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, 23rd.
Yeah.
We play AC Milan first game, I think.
Oh shit, where's that?
Singapore.
Okay. Well, are you
Yeah,
doing more than one country? Is it Asia and then America? Or is it just Asia or what?
Just Asia, I think. I think we've got. What have we got? Yeah, we've got the Emirates Cup. They'll add a few more in. Yeah, 23rd, 27th. We've got AC Milan. Then we've got Newcastle on the 27th. Then 31st, we've got Tottenham. And then we've got Villarreal. But they'll add a few more in there somewhere. We won't go America, though.
Interesting. Very interesting, man. What are you making of Spurs? Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's a couple big statement signings, and also it's been 2 Premier League proven players as well, man. Them two. I think that you gotta respect it, bro. I can't lie.
The thing is, they're showing slight intent. The problem is the manager they've got's never won anything, bro. It's like they've sacked a manager that's won stuff at most clubs he's been at, if not all of them, for a guy that's not won nothing but plays pretty patterns. And I think Frank's a decent coach. But at the same time, yeah, like, bro, Spurs have got so much money. It's just they ain't got the pull. Yeah, they've got though, bro. They don't spend any money really, like on like proper big names. They waste money on shit, a bit like Arsenal and Man United. But his talent ID, I think, would be pretty decent. Yeah, Gibbs White, cool. Yeah, they bought in Tell, but I think that was probably already done anyway. That was pretty much, we're going to buy him anyway.
Yeah, they agreed to that. I think in hindsight, they're probably regretting that shit. You know what I mean? Because Thomas Frank, what does he want with Mateus Tell?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, that. He's a bit scrubby, isn't it? But yeah, they're looking at Adam Wharton as well. I don't know, man. They ain't going to be as shit as they were last season, league-wise.
Adam Wharton is a baller, bro. Like, if we
he's a good player, isn't he?
Spurs, I'll lose it, bro. That's the one I'll lose it.
And the thing is, the amount of money Spurs make, Spurs are so caked in dough, it's mad. I don't think people realise that if they actually get it right at some point, they're going to fucking be a massive problem to everyone.
Yeah.
It's just whether the mentality switches there, because they don't really care about winning. It's just a bonus, isn't it? Like, win something.
Yeah, they don't care about winning, bro. But that's also what makes them dangerous, bro. Because they could vibe their way into something.
Yeah, like the Europa League. They won the Europa League. Yeah, they could. Bro, his first professional game, his first competitive game is the Super Cup. Super Cup, like against PSG. Imagine they win that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they've won 2 trophies in a couple of months with 2 different managers. Then it's like, and if they have a good window, they're not going to be down in 15th or 17th this season. No chance. Never in a million years. Yeah, you'll see Brentford down there. You'll see West Ham down there. Yeah, West Ham I think are fucked this season. You'll see the 3 promoted teams down there. Yeah, maybe a couple of other teams, like maybe, I don't know. Maybe Palace could be down there. Depends how many players leave their club, I suppose, doesn't it? Yeah, but I think the top 10 is going to have the top 6 teams in it. I don't think we're going to see Man United and Tottenham well out.
No, I think we'll be back. We'll be back in like the thick of it, but bro.
Right, bro, bear with me 3 or 4 minutes. I've just got to run this fucking water down to my machine, do my brain in, bro.
Yeah, no worries. I think United will be back in the thick of it still. You know what I'm saying? I do, but it's gonna be a difficult one for us, man. I said Forest may struggle. What's the update with Forest? What's the update with Forest in Europe? Because apparently they're saying that Crystal Palace ain't gonna get it. Is that confirmed though? Is that actually confirmed? Because I seen murmurings of it yesterday, but I don't know whether to take it with a pinch of salt or if that shit's legit. You know what I'm saying? I said the Dinger to Sunderland. Yeah, I know. I say it's not confirmed. But nah, it'll be interesting, man. I think Forest are gonna do okay, but obviously, if they're losing Alanga and Gibbs White, assuming that Alanga goes to Newcastle and Gibbs White goes to Spurs, there is gonna be a downturn in form for sure. You know what I mean? And to be honest, if they can get Europe, it actually surprises me that they would be open to letting both of those players go. Because letting go of Alanga and Gibbs White, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna hurt them. That's gonna hurt them still. Man said, you mean Palace? No, apparently Palace are getting kicked out of Europe and Nottingham Forest are gonna take their place. That's what the word on the street is, but it's not confirmed. I said Forest signed. Oh yeah, they signed like 3 Brazilians from the same club. I can't remember what club. But yeah, Nuno could be under a lot of pressure, bro, because that manager looked like he wanted to put a bounty on man's head. So you get me? He gets like that. And what's this about the Saudis injecting money into Spurs, bro? Where's this all coming from, bro? Where's this all coming from? Is that legit what people are saying? Man are saying they inject. How can they just inject 300 million into the club? Like, how does that even work? Like, that just doesn't even sound right to me. Like, bro, listen, man, no. Yeah, but 300 million investment for what though? That's where I don't understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Spurs ain't got Saudi ownership. So that doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? That doesn't really make sense. That's from them Beyonce tickets, that money, bro. I don't think it's no Saudi injection. You know what I mean? And also, that's what I'm saying. They own Newcastle as well. Like, shit's not really making sense. So yeah, I'm not really too sure. I said Al Hilal have signed Theo Hernandez. I thought that move wasn't happening anymore. But yeah, it is what it is. But nah, oi. Hey, listen, everyone. Yeah, I mean, big up yourselves. 3.2 in the building. You already know what time it is. Make sure you hit the likes. Hit those likes as well, bro. I said it's a sponsorship from Qatar. What do you mean Qatar, bro? But PIF is Saudi. So what? So why am I seeing Qatar in the chat now? You know what I mean? I don't understand. I said they are well within FFP. Be able to spend bare. I don't know, man. But so far, Tottenham are moving correct. That's one thing I would say. Like, them 2 signings are decent Premier League signings. When you look at the signings that United used to make, you know what I mean? Like, when you're looking at the best of the rest from the Premier League, Gibbs White's one of the best from his club. Kudus is the best at his club, probably on paper. These are very solid signings. And when you look at Spurs' squad, they got a decent squad anyway. That definitely, yeah, that bolsters the squad, man. It really does. Yeah, let me go through the super chats as well. Man said agreed on Madueke, but complaining about him being back up to Martinelli, getting Zubimendi, Gyökeres, and having Kepa as number 2 is just mad. Brother, man saying back up to Martinelli. Bro, no, there's no proof that he's going to be back up to Martinelli, my brother. There's no proof. Like, where's the proof that he's going to be back up to Martinelli? Brother's starting. You know what I mean? This brother's starting, trust me. So, no way. Man said the Arsenal fans are start their position. Brother, no way. Listen. Brother, I hope it's true, innit? I hope it's true, because that means these men are absolutely rattled, innit? They're rattled. And to be honest, yeah, like, I haven't seen, yeah, I really have not seen in a long time a player so widely, like, rebuked by a fan base. You know them ones? Them man do not want Madueke, bro. Like, I can't lie, I ain't seen one Arsenal fan saying, oh, you know what, this is a decent signing. These men are crashing out, you know. You know what I mean? Man, I'm trying to take this shit to Parliament. Man said I need 100,000 signatures so they can discuss this at the House of Lords, blood. You know what I'm saying? This is what these men are doing. This is nasty work. This is nasty work, bro. So the game is the game, bro. Spurs and City won't flop like last season, especially not Spurs. Meanwhile, with the current squad, United are headed straight for relegation battle. Like, hey, big up Abdi Aziz, bro. Listen, I'm not worried about the current squad. I'm gonna stay positive. You already know what time it is, bruv. You know what I mean? All's well that ends well, and I think that we'll sort it out, man. We'll bloody sort it out eventually, man. Man said Palace still owe Arsenal 10 million for Nketiah. From Arsenal, I'd say keep your 10, but you have to be open to negotiating a price for Eze. Bro, but teams do this. They do. They really do this. They'll say, you know what, you owe me money, but you'll hold this and X, Y, Z, bro. They absolutely do that. However, I can't see Noni and Eze. I can't see both of them. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense if you take into consideration they definitely did not sign Noni Madueke to be backup to Saka. You do not spend 50 million on Saka backup. Like, especially the way Arteta moves. Arteta would just go get a little cheap foreign player. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was the left-footed Brazilian player that Arsenal got in and was meant to be Saka backup, and then he's there for 5 minutes? He's Brazilian or Portuguese or something. So if you're getting a Saka backup, it's a little 15 million job. You know what I mean? If you're dropping 50 M's, this motherfucker's starting. Marquinhos. Yeah, that's it. So absolutely not. I said Mbumo deal should have been done 2 weeks ago. Initial negotiating at their own budget holiday. No urgency, no conviction, just vibes, small talk in a ruthless market. Hit the likes. Yeah, man, hit the likes, people. Big up everyone inside. Over 3K in here. 1.5K target. No, I understand what you're saying. I do understand why people are not so happy with the pace that we're moving at. But at the same time, we just have to be patient. What can we do, guys? We can't be getting stressed about shit that's out of our control, innit? So when I see United fans crashing out, they need to understand that, brother, you can crash. It's not going to make that shit happen any quicker. So you just need to try and be reasonable. You know what I mean? Just try and be reasonable and wait and see what happens. But I understand your frustration. It don't look fucking good. It don't look good. But at the same time, it don't look bad, innit? Madueke is bad. I would much rather that United are very intentional with their targets and they have their prime targets and they try and tick them off one by one, as opposed to them saying, oh yeah, we're going for Rodrigo, we're going for Eze, and then we sign fucking Madueke, mate. You get it? So for me, I would rather that they are more deliberate with the stuff that they're doing, for sure, bro. I'm just not built like other people. Like, man saying, oh, Rants on the Ineos payroll. I'm not on the payroll. I couldn't care less, bro. And it's not even an Ineos thing, bro. I've always said, yeah, specifically Jason Wilcox, I trust that brother. I trust his eye, yeah, of football. Like, even the news coming out saying Wilcox didn't want Ruben Amorim, I trust him even more. And now he's Ruben Amorim's boss. He wasn't at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of them things where now, because he's Ruben Amorim's boss and he didn't want Ruben in the first place, that means Ruben's probably going to get sacked if he doesn't do well, which is amazing. This is what I need. You know what I mean? Yeah, United fans have a right to be frustrated, but what I'm saying is, yeah, be balanced, innit? You know what I mean? Because United fans will do this bollocks. These are the same fans, yeah, that was screaming Glazers out, and then we signed Bruno Fernandes and he cancelled the fucking protest. They're meant to walk out the stadium. Do you know what I mean? Like, so don't feel sorry for these muppets.
Our fans did that as well. First full game at the Emirates after COVID, there was a protest and about 8 people turned up because they're all back at their second home.
Yeah, that's it. Don't feel sorry for these muppets, bro. Because these man planned a fucking walkout And then the Glazers signed fucking Bruno Fernandes, and Ollie was pleading with the fans, "Don't walk out on us," and they cancelled it. They fucking bottled it, mate. They swallowed it.
Yeah,
They should have never
we
done
need
that.
all the fans behind us. Yeah,
Ridiculous. Don't walk out on us. But say we're not walking out on you. It was always about the owners. Why are you trying to make it about something it ain't? You know what I mean? Yeah. Disgraceful. So because of that, I'm not having that. I'm absolutely not having that nonsense, bro. I don't feel sorry for none of these guys, bro. They never follow through with the shit that they're saying. So if you're angry, yeah, and you're genuinely angry and you want to make change, then mobilize, then do things. But every time you get an opportunity, you absolutely bottle it.
Facts. Because something always happens, bro. They either get gaslit, yeah, you get a good result, yeah, or some other news comes out that diverts it away.
Absolutely.
Every time. They ain't got no backbone, most of these people. Yeah, not only that, a lot of these people ain't got access to the stadium anyway. Yeah, because they live abroad. Yeah, so like I've seen it with protests before for Wenger. Yeah, like it looks like it's going to have about 50,000 people rock up. You get there and there's 25 people.
Yep.
And it's like people are just, oh, I don't want to be part of that. Oh no, I want the manager gone, but I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah, it's foolishness.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and this is why these clubs still take the piss. Yeah, that's why Tottenham take the piss every year.
It's true. Look, another one of your signings not coming, Lee.
Apparently, intentionally leaving Madrid. But I don't know whether he's had a falling out. I don't know whether he's just injured.
I don't think he had a falling out with Alonso. I don't know. He might have had, you know what it is with him, yeah? He's on bread, innit? I think he's on like 200 bags or something like that.
240 euro, yeah.
So why the fuck's he leaving? I wouldn't leave either. Unless someone can match my bread or give me more. Because, bro, he has to go City and get 300k, bro. Like, he's not...
Yeah, the next club's got to pay him dough, innit? Yeah, facts. But that's what I'm saying. There's not many clubs that are paying, bro, that he could go to, that he'd want to go to. Because leaving Madrid is a downgrade anyway.
This is it. It's only really Bayern, I think, that could pay him the wages and he could still play at a level and compete for a league, or City. And City's wage bill is a bit of a madness right now.
They're probably the only two clubs. Liverpool could probably afford him.
After bringing in Florian Wirtz, I'm not really sure, my bro.
I don't know. They're going to get rid of Diaz, I think. I think Diaz might go. But I don't know, man. Like, leaving Madrid, yeah, PSG could afford him. It's just whether PSG want another forward, isn't it? But if he is available, then go and get him. This is what top clubs do. They go and get the best. The difference is, our clubs ain't top clubs. They used to be top clubs. They're not anymore. They're just fucking idiots. Yeah, and they spend money on absolute shit. How can Tottenham go out and get Gibbs White done in one day? Just like that. And people go, oh, it's not just in one day. You've just heard the news about it in one day. Yeah, that's cool. Well, how comes it takes forever for our clubs to do business then? How comes Tottenham have just got it done like that? Literally just like that. Makes no sense. They just signed Kudus. Yeah, that took a week or so. 10 days maybe. And now they've just signed Gibbs White. Right, they've just done like 110 million quid just like that in 2 days. And we're sitting here poncing around for an extra 5 million quid for Gyökeres. And we can magically find extra money for Noni Madueke. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Yeah, Sleggers is cooking, lads. Yeah, the women's team have just broke the world record for a transfer. They just bought a player off Liverpool. She's cooking, man. She signed that Chloe Kelly from Man City as well this summer.
Yeah, she's a player, Chloe.
Yeah, she's a baller. Yeah, we signed Russo off for you for free.
Right, I was fuming about that, bro. Like, bro,
but she's better than 29. She's better than Rasmus as well, bro. She's a killer.
She's a unit, mate. You know that, man. I was like, brother. How Man United?
She'd put us over her shoulders, bro. She'll bench press us.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
She's a unit. I was like, bro, how are Man United letting Arsenal get a player for free, blood? I know it was the women's team, but I was thinking, how are we doing business with these, man?
Like, yeah, then we went and got Man City's right winger. And both of them players, by the way, won the Champions League. Now we've gone and got what's the woman's name, man? Taylor Hines back from Liverpool. She ran her contract down at Liverpool, so we bought her back. She played for us before. Yeah, and she's decent. Yeah, and then this bird we're buying now, 1 million fee, world record. Yeah, we just took two Liverpool players, a Man City player and a Man United player all in the last, 12 months? Yeah, what is Sleggers cooking, bruv? I'm going to be watching more of the women's team.
Yeah.
I'm not even taking the piss. She's on the background until we win something.
No, I hear it.
Yeah, F the men's team, bro. I sat and watched Spain women the other night. Bro, they are so good to watch, man. They absolutely chefed up Belgium 6-2. And it could have been about 16-2. They absolutely walloped them, bro. And it was just so enjoyable to watch. You know when you're watching like PSG the other night?
Yeah.
But they play football like that, bro.
Bruv, they make football so enjoyable. I can't lie. PSG are ridiculous, bro.
But that's how football's supposed to be.
Facts.
What's that supposed to be? It's not supposed to be overcomplicated. It's pass and move. 1-2 touch, 1-2 touch. If you can take your man on, maybe take 3 or 4 touches. Yeah, if you lose the ball, just get it back as quick as you can and you all work for the team. That's it. Don't need all of this. You stay in this zone of the pitch and you go to this and you can't come here and you have to track back. Oh, fuck off, mate. Yeah, how about just play football and put the ball in the back of the net? I mean, if you've got a better chance to pass it to your teammate for a goal, don't be greedy. Pass it to your teammate. Right. That's it. Yeah, and this is what the PSG have got, bro. That Spain women's team are cooking. I'm sending you now, mate. They are so good, man. Yeah, so good to watch. I was sat there. I was like, yo, this is great football. Yeah, and they got ballers all over the park, bro. If it was a non-contact sport, they'd wallop most of these men's teams. Yeah, but because it's a contact sport, they're just out physical. And
I hear it.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it's good to watch good football, man. And every time I've watched Arsenal women or Barca women, I'd say obviously Arsenal beat Barca in the final. But every time I watch them, bro, they play sick football. Yeah, and there's no running around, diving on the floor, getting in the ref's face, kicking off, and all that. They just get up and get on with it. They ain't feigning injury. They just get up, bro. I swear down, I'm not even lying, bro. They ain't rolling around, getting in the ref's face, giving it all that. Yeah, these overpaid pansies in the Premier League. I swear, bro. Yeah, these overpaid pansies, man. I swear.
No, I can't even argue. I'll be honest. It's true, though, bro. Do you know what I mean? Certain men are doing that, diving around, doing that bollocks. You got family at home, bro. You got a wife at home doing that shit. It's crazy. Facts. It's embarrassing.
Look at Mbappe yesterday rolling around in the penalty box for about 3 minutes. Nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, it's nasty.
You don't see that in women's football. Yeah, I'm going to be watching more of the Arsenal women's team this season. And I get all the women's leagues on DAZN España anyway. I get every league. So and the Champions League. So yeah, I'll be watching more of that. Yeah, I'm not every game, but I'll be watching most games. Most games of teams that I want. Barcelona women are unbelievable, man, and Lyon women. Yeah, Lyon women are sick, bro. Like them, Barca and Arsenal, they're on it, man. Chelsea are decent as well. See, I'm going to be watching more women's team, man. I want to watch good football this season. Yeah, I can't be sitting there watching this robotic crap.
That's what Arteta's got you doing, bro. Man, got you watching women's football and that. It's crazy work, bro. You know what I mean? My team finished 15th and I'm still not there yet, Lee. I can't.
Nah, man. He's not an acceptance stage yet, guys. He's the delusional stage. You've been hanging around with delusional too much, mate. That's what that is.
Nah, bro. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I big up Peter with the super chat as well. I'm with you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm 100% with you. I am calm as well, bro. Like, obviously, it doesn't look good compared to what everyone else is doing. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It's better that than we sign players that we don't want to sign. We've been linked with a few key players and we know it's their agents chatting shit. But the strong links that we've had have all been positive. So I'm just going to wait and see, bruv. I think I saw, was it today that the Napoli owner came out and basically confirmed that they want Garnacho? I seen the quotes, but I don't know if they were today or they were yesterday and I missed it.
Yeah, I think Fabrizio debunked that.
So it's not real?
Yeah, let me see. I'm pretty sure I see that earlier. I think Fabrizio put that in the mud.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
It's
dead,
I swear I see that earlier today.
That's so dead because someone put it in a group chat. You know what I mean? I didn't even see it. Someone put it in a red
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Fabrizio 5 hours ago. Napoli president has not released any statement or interview about Garnacho. Napoli are also not working on the Garnacho deal at this stage.
This is crazy. This ain't good, innit?
Hey, that Napoli president, man, he looks like a proper mafia boss, bro.
Yeah, he looks like a bad boy, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I think he might end up at Aston Villa, but at the same time, yeah, it's like, I don't really know, man. You know what I mean? I just don't really know. I just think we need to move him. Once we move him out, I believe like a lot of doors open, innit? Just because of how FFP works and because he's 100% profit as well, I think it massively increases the amount of money that we have to play with. I still think that Mbumo the deal's as good as done, innit? Like Brentford need the bread. Like little 25 million Visa bread ain't gonna do nothing. That doesn't go nowhere. That doesn't even replace Visa. Like he's more than a 30 million pound player, but because of his age and how long he's got on his contract, they're not gonna get what he's worth, bro. But you can't replace a player of that quality for 30 mil.
Nah, it's true.
You just can't.
Unless they're going to find some gem out of nowhere that no one's thought about buying, and he turns out to be a superstar, it ain't happening.
Yeah, it's unlikely. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess we have to see, bro. What man said we're getting Watkins. I actually want Osimhen if it comes to that.
I reckon you could end up with Sesko. You know, I reckon Sesko is going to end up at either Man U or Aston Villa.
I don't want. We got linked with Sesko years ago, man. I don't want this. I don't want this guy.
Imagine match day 1, bro. Yeah, Gyökeres on the Arsenal team up against Sesko for United.
let's hope not, man.
Madwakey winner. We will be there.
Nah, bro. No, NONALDINHO, bro.
Would that be the straw that breaks the camel's back, Rants? Like Madwakey scoring the winner at Old Trafford?
Brother, him just scoring in general, yeah, is a celebration. Do you know what I mean? Let alone him scoring the winner at Old Trafford. It's fucking crazy, Lee. Was that 7 league goals last season, bro? I ain't really worried about him. I'm worried more about getting hit with a fucking meteorite or something like that. You know what I mean? So
don't worry, man. Arteta's going to unlock him, man.
Yeah, I'm worried about something just flying out the sky and fucking smashing my house down, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? More than I'm worried about fucking Noni Madueke, bro. I'll be honest, but I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I said Madueke being a footballer is a celebration.
No,
don't worry, man. Trust the process, man. Trust the process.
I can't believe, yeah. Like, bro, after the season that you lot had, yeah. After the season you had, like finishing second for the 3rd time, after all of that, I can't for the life of me, you know what I'm saying, think, yeah, that man all sat down in a room, yeah, there was a meeting, they got the coffees, you know what I mean, so put the biscuit tin in the middle of the fucking table, all of that, and then someone said, you know what, guys, I know what the answer is. Noni Madueke. Who the fuck says that? like how? Like, how, bro?
This is what Arsenal do. I don't know why everyone's so surprised.
Brother, Florian Wirtz has just signed for Liverpool. And Man City, the team that you finished above, yeah, that you've built a rivalry with, because Arsenal and Man City have built this rivalry now. Like, they've been beefing for like 3 years now. You know what I mean? Like, you lot are ops now. So, they've gone and they've signed, yeah. They've gone and signed. Ain't Nori. They've gone and signed fucking Mamouche in the winter window.
Right.
They've gone out and signed Ryan Cherky and Reinders, and you signed Norgard and Madueke. Bro, Norgard and Madueke. Brother, you might go back in for Ollie Watkins. I can't lie. That might be a Watkins smokescreen, this Gyökeres.
I did, bro. I sat on this very channel and told you back in April, I think it was, we're getting Madueke this summer. I did say it, bro. I don't know what show it was on, but I said it on my channel and I've said it on here, bro. Yeah, I've said it multiple times. The chat, I remember, they'll probably find the clip. Yeah, I said we'll get Madueke. I said we'll probably end up with Rashford, Madueke, or Garnacho this summer. And here we are. We're that close. Because I know my club, bro. This is why I'm not getting angry. Me and Matty are just going to sit there busting up laughing with Ola, man, all season, watching this shit unfold. Yeah, because I've got to the point where I don't give a fuck anymore, Rants. This club ain't going to do what I want it to do. Cool. Well, I don't give a fuck either then. Yeah, I'm just going to sit there laughing my body off watching the
confirming that Lee actually did warn them about Noni. I didn't even know that you were linked with Noni before.
We weren't.
Was that?
We weren't.
How the fuck did you know?
I spoke it into existence. That's why, bro. I know my club, bro.
Nasty, bro.
I sat there. I swear it was April. It might have even been March. I swear it was April, though. And I said, we're going to end up with Garnacho, Rashford, or Madueke this summer. One of them 3 will sign for Arsenal. And here we are. We're millimetres away from Madueke signing for Arsenal.
Hey,
bro, I know the club.
The unveiling video. Hopefully he's got his Doc Cotton headscarf on. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Did you see him modelling the kit? Hey, man, Noni, you know. Man at NONALDINHO. Fucking brilliantly.
My mum rates him, man. My mum thinks he's a good player. Yeah, is she crazy?
Like, bro, that's reminded me of Troops when man said, my mum's Wenger in that.
Is she mad?
Is she mad? Hey, bro, it's crazy, you know.
She sat on my
Like, this is
sofa last
brilliant,
week.
man.
On my sofa last week, and the boring game. We were just chatting away, and the chat were asking what they think of these players. Blah blah blah. Got to Cole Palmer. She's like, "Oh yeah, he's quite good." She goes, "Who's the black dude with the bandana? He's really good." I was like, "Are you a mutant?" I was like, "If my mum wants him, I want him." Right, fucking get out of here, man. This is crazy, bro. I swear that I'm not even lying. I said that in March or April. I said we're going to sign one of them three, and here we are. And don't be shocked, yeah. Don't be
Brilliant,
shocked
man.
if we go in for Nashers as well.
Hey, no,
Do
you could
not
have
be
got that,
surprised.
though.
Do not
could
be
have got
surprised
that.
if we go in for Nashers. Do not be surprised, bro.
Hey, I'm here for that. Like, bro, if that could happen, that'd be fucking brilliant.
I'm not even going to get that angry. I'll get angry at times this season. Of course I will, but I'm going to be sitting on these watch-alongs laughing my bollocks off because this is going to be peak drama. This is going to be insane drama this season. Yeah, and these top gooners need a humbling. Madwakey is that humbling.
No, I hear it.
I'll just go 65 all in. Just give him an extra 15 mil. Just say, yeah, cool, have 65. Keep the change, filthy animal.
No.
Yeah, man, I want to see the crash out. Bro. Yeah, these fans have chatted absolute bollocks for 5.5 years, man. Yeah, I've been waiting for this moment for 5.5 years, mate. And I've been sat here getting dogs abuse every week. Yeah, getting told I'm negative and toxic and all of this. Yeah, and you're doing it for clicks. You're just doing it. You're a Spurs fan. You're a rival fan. You're against us. All of this shit, the usual crap. And now they're all in meltdown. So cool, go and sign him. I want him here. Yeah, and I told everyone, yeah, as soon as they all go Arteta out, I'm Arteta in. Yeah, because everything they say, they fuck the club up, bro. Yeah, let's just be real with it. They have held this club back, this fan base, for a decade, at least. We kept Wenger too long. Yeah, he should have gone after the 2014 Cup final. Yeah, worst way is 2017 Chelsea. Yeah, he should have gone then. Kept him 2 years too long. Yeah, should have gone. Yeah, now they've got rid of Unai real quick, so they didn't fucking rate him. No, they've kept this geezer here. Cool. Trust the process, mate. At some point this season, we're going to have Calafiori at left back. Good luck with that. Yeah, we're going to have Ben White and Kivior at centre back at some point this season. Yeah, and we're going to have, I don't know, probably Norgard at right back because we ain't got Partey to play there anymore. Yeah, midfield, we're going to have, I see you smiling. It's not funny, man. Yeah, we're going to have Zubimendi in midfield with Mikel Merino and Odegaard. Yeah, then we're going to have Madwakey, yeah, and Saka. And we'll probably put 29 up front. What a team, guys. We're that close to winning the title. That close to winning the title for 2 years, yeah. And look at the state of our business before this window. Yeah, forget last season, we're 10 points behind. Yeah, there's only 10 points. Liverpool had already won it. Yeah, otherwise that could have been 20. Let's just be real. If they needed to keep winning, they would have kept winning. Right? But at the same time, bro, what possesses this club to go out there when we're that close to winning the title and go, I know, let's go and buy 29. Then like the season after that, oh, I know, let's go and buy Calafiori and Mikel Merino. And then this summer it's, oh yeah, let's go and buy Madwakey, Kepa, Norgard, and Zubimendi. Okay, mate, cool. Trust the process then, isn't it? Yeah.
What happened to that? What's his name? Mosquito, brother. What's his name? Mascara. What's his name? Is he signed yet?
No, man. I told what I chat am I lying as well. I said, I swear that. I'm not even taking the piss. I said, this is the Tomiyasu backup. About 4 days later, they ripped Tommy's contract up. I'm not even lying.
What is it with Arsenal ripping up contracts, bro? Like, I swear you're the only team that does that.
We're back to where we was when he got the job.
Yeah.
Bro, just go and rip up Jesus' contract. Get him off the bill. Bro,
They should, bro. He's on way too much.
4 days after that, I said, they ripped up Tommy's contract. 4 days. I said, Mosquera's coming in to be the Tommy backup, to be the Tommy role. Yeah, 4 days later, they ripped his contract up. So now we are going to get him. Yeah, we're going to pay about 30 odd million for him. It's already on about 30, I think it's on 28 grand a week, 36,000 euro a week. Then we're going to pay about 25, 30 mil for him. Bro, he ain't worth half of that. Bro. Yeah, the thing is here, see, these people that do all these tactical insights and tactical breakdowns, yeah, they don't watch Valencia, bro. Yeah, they're all making out he's a right centre-back. No, he's not. He's a fucking left centre-back. He played left centre-back all season.
Yeah, you said he's left centre-back, but he's right-footed, right?
Yeah, but he can play both positions and right-back. Yeah, the reason he played left centre-back most of the season last season is because Diakabi was out injured most of the season.
Right.
Max Aarons was fucking dog shit for Valencia, so they played him at right back instead of Max Aarons. He can play in a
Okay.
free, yeah, and he's normally left centre back in the free, yeah, or he can play at right back.
Mm.
Bro, these people ain't got a clue what they're talking about. They're all doing this fucking Y-Scout analysis, yeah, and I'm seeing top gooners out here that don't have a clue about my football club that sit on overlap going, oh, I don't know half of these, I was 2. Yeah, well, it turns out that he supported Man United till he was about 7 or 8. Yeah,
No
good
way.
one. Bro, this man chat shit. Yeah, he actually said it on a Q&A. He's supported Man United. I don't like putting that out there in the public. No, of course you fucking don't, mate. Yeah, so if he can't remember anything about Arsenal shirt sponsors, but he can remember his old man taking him to go and get the Invincible DVD. Yeah, good one, mate. Yeah, guarantee that guy started supporting Arsenal about 10 years ago.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, guarantee he started supporting Arsenal 10 years ago. This is what this fan base is, bro. And this is what the likes of Fabrizio, Football.London, Sky Sports, TNT, TalkSport, this is what they've created. They've created a whole army of these people in every fan base that want to be the next journalist, which is cool, but at least know the history of your football club, the basics. You don't need to be an oracle of the club. I don't know everything about my football club, bro. I learn every day. Yeah, but don't sit there like you're better than everyone because you're so, I made my debut on Sky Sports. Yeah, cool. You did it for free, mate. You're a mug. Yeah. Oh, I was networking. No, you're a dickhead, bruv. That's what they say. Oh, I was networking. Yeah, cool. Wait till the demographic changes and they stop using these idiots, mate, and they start actually getting proper people on there. Yeah, then what they're going to do? All these YouTubers going on Sky Sports and TalkSport and all that. Like, piss off, mate. Like, get out of here, man. It's so boring, man. See, and these are the people that are seen as the people that are respected within the industry. What industry?
Yeah, but they're not really, though, Lee. You know the ones there?
No, but they are the majority, Rants. That's the point.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily agree with that. You know the ones, it's one of them ones where it's one of them ones where the real respect in the industry comes from your peers. It doesn't come from the people that watch the content. You know them ones. Like, it just doesn't come from that. Like,
yeah, but the producers of the Rants, you know this, yeah. You've worked in media at times, yeah.
Yeah.
The producers are the same age as these people. It's
Yeah,
not like they're
younger
old
at
men.
times,
Yeah, or younger. So what they do is they go and get their mate off Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And say, oh, you need an Arsenal representative. Oh, let's go and get this guy because he's got good takes. He's very PC, won't say anything stupid. So now that is how they're getting. It happens all the time, bro. I remember before I moved out here, I'm not going to say the fella's name. I don't even know if he works at TalkSport anymore. Yeah, he DM'd me on Twitter, my old Twitter account, and said, we'd like you to come on the sports bar with Cundy in the evening show, yeah, 10 p.m. Yeah, I was living in Milton Keynes, yeah, and that was all the way down in London, central London or whatever, yeah. Right? And I was like, cool, how much you paying? He went, oh, we can't pay you. I was like, well, I ain't fucking
that's
coming.
it. Bruv, we're paying you with exposure, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Word to Paul Gascoigne, mate. You know what I mean? I said, I don't need your exposure, mate.
It said you have to be here 3 hours before the show starts. I was like, bro, you know how much the parking is in East Central, innit?
But they normally send a car, mate. They'll send you a black Mercedes if that makes you feel better, Lee.
No. They weren't picking me up from Milton Keynes, bro. No chance. They weren't.
What, they weren't sending you a car?
They wanted me to drive, bro.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they send the car now.
Yeah,
but back then I think that was the last year of Wenger. Yeah,
Man.
and they wanted me to be there 3 hours early. I was like, and then I said, how long am I going to be talking for then? They went, oh, you'll have about 20 minutes combined over the show. I was like, fuck off, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 100%.
Get out of here, man.
100%, bro. Like, even when I went on Sky Sports, like, people think, it's all... Brother, you know how long I was there before I went on air, bro? Like, man was just there, bro. Like, man was in the canteen, had a coffee. They showed man around the studio. Bruv, you're there for about 6 hours and you're on air for like
a minute,
20 minutes. Bro. Like, brother, you're there
5 minute segments 4 times or something.
Brother, you're there for ages, bro. It's a whole day, bro.
Yeah, but they know there's so many people that do it.
I've done that before it was the in thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I went there ages ago, deadline day. Now every fucking Tom, Dick and Harry's on there. You know what I mean? But you're there for the whole day.
Bio, I made my debut on Sky Sports.
That's what I mean. Did you bag like? Do you know what I mean? Debut. Fuck off, man. You know what I mean? It just
no, but they do it for free because then they get their foot in the door. Then they network. Yeah, then they switch numbers or Instagrams or DM me and all that shit. And then they get fucking hell, this guy's let us down. Oh, I remember I spoke to that guy at Sky Sports in the green room. Yeah, and it's we get him in. That's how they get away in, bro. Yeah, I rate it. Cool, fair play to him. But don't be sitting there like you're all singing, all dancing, fucking knowledgeable person on my football club when you don't know what shirt sponsors we had, mate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We don't know why Tony Adams got a statue outside the ground with his celebration. You don't know the team he scored that goal against. Like the Tottenham fan in front of him fucking knew. He said, if I answer, can I take a point off him? Like, bro, it's one of the most iconic goals in Arsenal's history, and he didn't know. Like, these are the people that represent Arsenal all over the internet, and it's jarring, Rants. Yeah, and I don't necessarily blame them. Yeah, I blame these media companies. Yeah, because like I said,
Lee, they don't want knowledgeable people. Like their thing is, yeah, it's about getting eyes, and that's it, bro. They don't care about credibility.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
They
true.
don't care about credibility.
That's why you see ESPN putting all these fucking. That's why you see ESPN putting out like ESPN. They have a massive reach on the internet, yeah. Like same with TNT and Sky and all of that. Some of the shit they put out, bro, it's like it's a fucking mutant running the account. Like it's like literally a football. I know it's football Twitter. Yeah, it's literally a football Twitter fan account. Like, and it's just so annoying, bro. But that's what they've tapped into, and this is why the demographic at some point will change, and all this shit will end. Yeah, and it'll be something else. Yeah, because they always have to tick boxes every year. Yeah, so as soon as people have had enough of this bullshit, yeah, it'll go to something else. Yeah, and then what are these people going to do? What are they going to do then? They ain't going to do shit. Meanwhile, we're sitting in our own gaff every day, don't go anywhere, and just chat football in the comforts of our own house. Yeah, and we say what we think. We're not muted. Yeah, we'll never be muted by anybody. The only way we get fucked up is if we don't adhere to the terms and conditions of this app. I can sit here and call people spastics all day long, bro. I ain't getting done for that.
Bro,
it's true, though, isn't it?
Bro, but this is why I love having my own channel, bro. For that reason, because I could just say what I want to say, bro. And we was on Sky Sports in 2018, like me and my brother, like both of us.
There you go. Yeah, you know that was when TalkSport. That was Wenger's last year.
Yeah,
Wenger's last year. And I think the time that they wanted me on, it was around the time. I'm pretty sure it was around the time Man City had beaten us in the League Cup final. I think it was that season. Yeah, and then we got done in the Europa League as well by Atleti. It was around that time. Now, I ain't going all the way down there, driving my own car, bro. Fucking all the way to London. Congestion charges, all that bullshit. Yeah, and then getting done on speed cameras because the fucking camera will just flash for no apparent reason, even if you're not speeding. Yeah, then the little box junctions, you always get caught in them. Yeah, then the parking. Yeah, that's a rip-off. All that just to go and get 20 minutes on a 3-hour show. Yeah, nah, not for me, mate. Then drive all the way back and get home at 2 a.m. No thanks. Get out of here. Nah, it's jarring. It's jarring, bro. But this is where we're at with modern football. And the football clubs are tapped into it.
Oh, of course they have, bro. Like, even when you look at the way these men tweet and all these things, they tweet. The football club tweet like fans, bro. Like,
yeah, like a fan account.
Yeah, like you're not meant to tweet like a fan account. Like, you know what I mean? There should still be like a certain element of that professionalism. It's like it's a little mutant, bro, and it's so obvious.
Bro, Arsenal's tweet for Norgard, yeah? What did it say? What did Arsenal's tweet for Norgard say? Here we go. Bring in a wealth of experience. Christian Norgard is a gunner. Yeah, I quoted it. I put whoever runs this account is a spastic.
You're an idiot, bro.
Yeah, but a wealth of experience. He's 31 years old. Yeah, they can't even block me because I've already got them blocked, so they won't ever see that.
Yeah, 100.
I've got them blocked. Yeah, maybe they will block me one day. I don't know. I don't even know if they can. If I've blocked them, they'll never see that unless they're watching this. But bro, a wealth of experience. He's 31. He's never played Champions League football.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wealth of experience playing the Championship.
Yeah, bro, he's played literally 388 games in his career, bro, and half of them, well, in fact, 2/3 of them weren't in the Prem. It's a shambles.
How the fuck
does that work out? That's what I'm saying, bro. I think he's played 120 odd Premier League games. Wealth of experience. Do me a favour. Yeah, get out of here. I'd screenshot it earlier. Right? Superliga Championship, 16 games. Europa qualifying, 16 games. Championship, 59 games. Superliga, 101 games. EFL Cup 9. And then after that, FA Cup he's played 2 games. Whoopee.
Yeah.
Championship playoffs 4 games. Serie A 6 games. Regional Norwegian League 16 games.
Regional Norwegian League.
Yeah. Under 19s, 8 games. Under 19s Boys League, whatever that is, 7 games.
Oh yeah, that's.
RL Nord, 6 games. Bro, what do you mean a wealth of experience, bruv?
Yeah, that's the regional thing that them man do.
He's literally played 122
in
Premier
their
League
countries.
games.
I think they'll have, a couple pro leagues, and then after that, it just becomes regional.
Yeah, a wealth of experience. But when they announced the Kepa one, 2 games in the FA Cup. That's all he's played. He'll fit in
That's
well.
a wealth of experience, bro. I can't lie, bro. Them man there lying on their CVs and that. A wealth of experience where?
He'll fit in well though. Two FA Cup games. We've only won 2 FA Cup games since we won the FA Cup 6 FA Cups ago.
Yeah.
So he'll fit in perfect. Yeah, bro, this is a joke. Yeah, it's the same with the Supermendy. I like Supermendy. I think he's a good player. Yeah, these men are going on like he's a line-breaking Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, they think he's Kevin De Bruyne or Ozil.
Yeah.
Like, he's not, bro. He don't pass forwards through the middle. He passes forwards to the wings.
He's literally like a more mobile Jorginho. I've been telling, man.
Jorginho's got better passing range.
Yeah.
Like, even now, bro, Jorginho's got better passing range than him. He's a ticker. He just ticks the ball over, quick, short 1-2 touch passes, which is cool. Yeah, which is cool. And until you got fucking Joel Linton straight behind you and fucking like Lavia or Caicedo.
This is what I said, Lee. I was like, bro, like, it's to be. He's a good player. Like, when he plays for Spain, quality. You know what I'm saying? However, it's to be seen what he's gonna do in the Prem, because Man United crashed it on him, and we're shit, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And I saw us crash it on Zubimendi. He didn't want it. So it's to be seen when he comes up against the likes of the Newcastles and their robust midfield and all these other teams. Can he do it against these teams? I have my reservations. I don't know if he can. You know what I mean? Of course you can do it when you're kicking ball with Pedri and fucking Fabian. But when you're playing with Declan Rice and fucking no shoulder guard, it's a different ball game, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, when he's facing his own goal, he's like Granit Xhaka. I'm not even taking the piss. And people think I'm hating on the player. I'm not. I watch him every week. Yeah. And to be fair, he's been shit all year. But Sociedad is shit. I told you, slap Sociedad, right? I said that. I said, they're crap, bro. You'll batter them. I didn't think he'd beat Bilbao. I can't lie. I thought Bilbao would do you over and you wallop them. Yeah. You know, but at the same time, I said just slap up Sociedad. They're crap. Yeah, but all he does is get the ball and he just bangs it straight. But he's got more line-breaking passes than any other players in the La Liga apart from 3 Real Madrid.
Yeah, but a line-breaking pass is exactly that. It doesn't say what line it is, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying? If you receive the ball, in the centre-back position and pass it into a midfielder's feet, you've broken a line, because all it is a line of pressure. So
2 lines of defence, 2 lines of defence.
That's it. Like, you can break a line by passing the ball, like, diagonally, like 5 yards, bro. And you've broken a line if someone's putting pressure on the ball, bro. Like, what does that mean, bro? Line breaking passes is so fucking vague. It's unbelievable.
And that's what he does, bro, Right? He gets the ball and he passes it through the line diagonally out to the wing. So for us, that's perfect. Yeah, so I'm cool with that, because that's how we play, out to the wings, But these men are going on like he's whipping a Kevin De Bruyne through, or an Ozil I had a needle pass through the middle. He ain't, bro. Yeah. And when he's facing the goal and he's getting the ball off the goalkeeper, we're facing his own goal, bruv, trust. Yeah, you watch this season. David Raya's going to pass him the ball and run off out the box. He's going to lose the ball and they're going to score. I'm telling you right now, bro. I said this about Raya last season as well. I said he's getting chipped and lobbed a couple of times this season. What happened? Oh, it happened. Oh, okay, cool. If he passes the ball, to Zubimendi, facing his own goal on the edge of the box and runs off over there, going walkabout, all of a sudden, bang, mad press, he's going to lose the ball. It's a goal. Tapping. That will happen at least once this season. Yeah, because he ain't that player, bro. Yeah, and it's all well and good doing it in Spain. But, bro, come on, man. Spain, you get more time on the ball. Yeah, it's not as aggressive with the press. Yeah, everyone will try and play football. Yeah, and it's more techie.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I think, he's a very good player, but it's to be seen, how he deals with the physicality and the pace of the Premier League, at least initially. I have no doubt that he can adapt because he's a good player. But at the beginning, it's going to be a culture shock.
100%. And the thing is as well, we dominate most of the ball, most games, Right, but that's all well and good. But 2 passes, they carve through us. 2 passes, they're through us. Then what's he doing? Because he ain't quick. Yeah, can he read the game like Tony Kroos or someone like that, or like a Rodri? Yeah, where he can just plug the gap. I'm not convinced. Yeah, we need to change our system slightly, yeah, to accommodate this guy, because, like, for me, he's a very good player, and I'm glad he's at the club. But at the same time, bro, I'm just like, yo, how the fuck are we going to adapt to this guy, and how are we going to change everything to get the best out of him? Yeah, because when he plays for Spain, like you said, he's got Fabian and he's got Pedri next to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's now got Declan Rice and Odegaard.
Bro, and Rice
is a
can't pass
massive-
either. So
Thank you.
it's one of them ones where you're putting Declan Rice under pressure if you force the ball to him and he doesn't want it. Do you know what I mean? So
That's what I'm saying. He's going to fire the ball into Declan Rice enough times, and he's going to be off balance. I'm not even taking the piss. I like Declan Rice. I think he's a good player as well. I like both of them. Yeah, but bro, this is going to be peak banter this season. I can't lie. Yeah, and there's no creativity in that midfield at all. None. Odegaard's the most creative out of all of them. Yeah, and he don't even create.
yeah,
His
fact.
creativity is on the floor. Yeah, so it's like Declan don't create. Zubi ain't cremating. Fucking hell, we're cremated, bruv. Yeah, Marino can't create. Well, where's our creativity? Norgard ain't creating. So where's the creativity then?
1 second door.
What, Skelly inverting and running up the pitch? Is that what we're doing? Phase 6? All right, or giving it to Saka and praying again? Yeah, and listen, it's a World Cup season as well. It's a World Cup here at the end of the next season. This season we're about to start. Some of these players ain't going to be wanting to miss that World Cup, especially Odegaard. If he qualifies, oh dear. That captain's a shambles anyway. Yeah, now imagine they qualify. They've won 4 out of 4 in their group so far. Yeah, so they look like they're going to qualify, barring a capitulation. But if they do qualify, this guy ducks out of tackles anyway. He ain't going to be not wanting to go to the first World Cup they've been to in how long? Nearly 30 years. And he's the captain of Norway. So the captain of Norway is going to want to go to the World Cup to captain his nation. It's a proud moment for him in his career and all that. Yeah, he's going to be ducking out of tackles left, right, and centre if they qualify. Yeah, not only that, yeah, Saka, yeah, has got a 7-inch scar on the back of his leg. Yeah, so now Saka, we're obviously qualifying for the World Cup. Yeah, so now Saka's going to be sat there thinking, yo, it's April, man. It's March. It's February. It's January. Yo, we've qualified. Fuck. Yeah, I don't want to get injured.
Yeah.
Declan's going to think I don't want to get injured. I was just saying, I don't know if you heard about Odegaard. They've won 4 out of 4 in their group stage for the World Cup qualifying. Bro,
They never win.
Bro, they've won 4 out of 4 so far. He's got none of the goals, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think he's only scored 3 in his entire career for Norway.
That's mental. Yeah, I seen that. Nasty, bro. You don't even bag.
Nearly 70 games, he's got 3 goals. Playing Kazakhstan, Kosovo, and Gibraltar and all them lot. Yeah, but no, real talk here. If they qualify, yeah, I think the last time they qualified was 98. Yeah, big up Asborn. There you go, he's Norwegian. First since 98. Bro, they look like they're going to qualify. Brother, I swear down, yeah, we're finished. Because Declan ain't going to want to get injured and miss the World Cup. Saka's definitely not going to want to get injured, and he's already got a scar on the back of his leg. Yeah, now imagine all the other players that are in there. Right, do you know what I'm saying? It's like this season, it's obviously that's not only for us, it's for other clubs as well. But we're so far away from being that top team. Yeah, and we're buying players that are backups to the ones that can't win. And now the ones that can't win, half of them have got a scar on their leg.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we're in big trouble this season. I don't think people realise how fucked we are. Yeah, bro, Gabriel Magalhaes, is he coming back the same player?
No
Timber's
chance.
having surgery again. 2 surgeries. Yeah, bro, most of our starting 11 have had surgery. 29's had surgery. Grade 3. Saka, grade 3. Martinelli's had surgery before. Yeah, Jesus had 4 surgeries. Timber's had 2. Gabby's had 1. Bro, this is a shambles.
Yeah, it's not the one still.
Nope. And I don't think people realise this, yeah, because when you look at these other clubs, yeah, how many surgeries have Liverpool players had in the last 3 years? Yeah, how many players have had surgery at Man City in the last 3 years? Yeah, we're light years ahead of all of these players. Yeah, but Ben White's had 2, you're right.
Yeah, facts.
And this is half of our starting 11.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I think
bruv, we got an ice cream van in the new crib as well, blood. That's all right. Fuck you know me.
Give Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, bro. What's the time? 8-1. No, them way there. Fairs.
Yeah, come on,
Fucking
man.
ice cream van. At the old place, the ice cream van always used to come through. Blood. Them man used to know the ice cream van used to be right on time, bro. Did you not hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. No, I'm saying that's fucking hilarious.
I didn't
You
know
know what
ice
I'm
cream
saying?
vans
So-
were still a thing, bro. Unless it was a festival or something.
Yeah, bro. Man got the ice cream van, bro. Man got the ice cream van, and my office is right at the front now as well. Fucking right at the front, so man can hear everything. No, that's bloody hilarious.
Yeah, that's jokes, man. But no, I think the season's going to be long, bro. And I think that there's going to be more and more people that wake up to this manager, because they keep sitting there saying it's a defining season, but they said that last year.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
right, but this is the problem, Lee. This is the problem. Like, people keep saying, "Oh yeah, this is the season. This is the season, brother." It's been the season. It's been the season. Do you know what I'm saying? So nah, I can't lie, bro. I'm not really trying to. I don't know. I don't think Arteta's under any pressure, bro. That's what I don't think. I think that you're not going to finish in the top 2 for sure next season, and then it's going to be, we go again.
I think if we start the season bad, yeah, because last season, although I can't remember when our first loss was, but we got that 2-2 draw at the Etihad, and that gave everyone hope. Yeah, when we had 10 men and they scored right at the death. This season, bro, our fixtures are peak, bruv. Yeah, our fixtures at the start of this season are mad. Yeah, we've got first game away to you, then we've got Leeds at home, then we've got Liverpool away.
Brother, I hope Zubimendi plays the way he played against us last time, mate. You know what I mean?
Then we've got Forest at home, then we've got City at home, Newcastle away, West Ham, Fulham away, Palace at home, Burnley and Sunderland away, Spurs at home, Chelsea away, Brentford at home, Villa away. That's all before mid-December. Chelsea away, Spurs at home, Man City at home, Newcastle away, Liverpool away, and Man United away, all before December. No, December 6th. I think we're dusted, bro.
Yeah, stressful mania, bruv, Christmas time.
Yeah, and then 7th of Jan, we've got Liverpool. Then 24th of Jan, we've got United again.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro. Yeah, we're done. We're done out here. Yeah, but then we've got Tottenham away and Chelsea at home back-to-back. Okay, no. Man City away, Newcastle at home.
How's your finish, though? Because how's the end? Because a lot of the time you have like, you have quite a tough ending and an easy start usually. So now you got a tough start. Have you got an easy kind of finish to this season?
Our last 10 games. In fact, let me go from that Tottenham. 21st of Feb, we've got Tottenham away. Then Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Everton at home, Wolves away, Bournemouth home, Man City away. That's April now. Then Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley at home, Palace away. So we've still got to play Newcastle, Man City, Chelsea and Spurs all in the last 12 games or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like our big games, our middle part of the season might look half sensible. But the way it's spread out, bro, it's like we have back-to-back big games. Tottenham, and then not only that, we've got Champions League sandwiched in between. It's like, we're finished. I'm telling you right now, Rants, this is going to be peak banner. Peak banner, bro. I predicted top 4 race last season. This is going to be banter this season.
Yeah, it will absolutely be a top 4 race for sure. Like, you lot ain't doing... Yeah, you're not doing much more than that.
Bear with me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to empty the sash, try and get a beer.
Yeah, no worries. You lot, big up everyone inside. 200 likes away from the likes target, 1.3k likes. We need 1,500. Big up everyone inside. Big up Roms in the chat. Man said none of Bale to the carpet, bro. I can't lie, the Mad Wakey thing, bro. Like, that's getting me through this treacherous window so far. You know what I mean? United, and it's treacherous in the sense that we just ain't signed no one. I'm cool to be patient and deliberate, innit? If we sign the right players, even if it takes a little longer, that is fine. You know what I'm saying? That is completely fine. Man said, can you let Lee know that Northside is self-destruction right now? Oh, bro, I've been seeing Northside crashing out. I've been seeing him crashing out. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just one of those things. I think both his teams are letting him down at the moment. So, bro, this is why I only support one team, bro. Because, bro, why would you want that pain more than once? crazy. Actually crazy, bro. So yeah, man, it's peak for Northside, man. I said Gunn actually been given permission to join his teammates and be, bruv, get out, man. You know what I mean, bro, I need to tell these men not to come back, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Why is he crashing out? Trust the
Bruv,
process.
Northside.
Yeah, trust the
Bro.
process, mate.
It's a madness, bro. I can't lie. I don't know, bro. I think both his teams are stressing him. You know what I mean? But they're getting Joao Felix back, though.
Is he going back there, is he?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow, I never knew.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's something for him to be happy about.
Yeah. I don't know why he's being so negative, mate. Portugal won the Nations League. Just be happy.
This is what I'm saying. So
he won the Nations League. Just be happy, man. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Nah, these people are in for a big humbling. Yeah, big humbling this season, yeah, because they've been chatting shit all year, mate. Yeah, they've been chatting shit for 6 years nearly. Yeah, and it's like I'm seeing more and more people when I'm online there crashing out about things about this football club. Not just the end of the season, but like now the transfers and stuff like that. More and more people have had enough, mate. Yeah, and that stadium, yeah, good one. If we lose to you on the opening day and lose to Liverpool as well, that's 2 losses in the first 3. Yeah,
right.
That stadium, it'll be, bro, I swear it'll be nasty. They were already punching each other up last season.
Not the one at all.
No, they were punching each other up in certain blocks of that stadium last season, bro. Yeah, that's going to go nastier than the Wenger in, Wenger out stuff.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. And especially, and now this is like the height of socials as well, bro. So it'll go super sideways.
Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
Funny,
yeah, it's going to be crazy, bro. But we're here for it. I'm just going to be sitting
I'm
there
here for the Arsenal
stuff.
Civil War anyway, bro. I think it's brilliant.
I'm just going to sit and laugh, mate. These men are chatting shit, and I've done for 5.5 years. So they can all hold that.
No, facts.
Yeah, just sitting there chatting absolute bollocks. And somebody put a tweet out the other day. Where is it from? One of my pals sent me this, yeah. Where is it? Sent me this. Funny, man. Right. There it is. I don't think you guys understand how much of a clown that a manager must be to prove Lee Gunner right.
Yes,
bro, they're rattled because they know their managers absolutely effed them up. Yeah, and his talent ID is shocking, which makes it even funnier.
No, it is bad. Even when you run through the list of the players that he's brought in since he's been there, he hasn't done himself no favors, man.
Nope. Ain't going to change, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know whether to pin any of this on Berta or not. I don't know. Yeah, because like,
do you think a lot of the business was done before Berta came in, and they just told him he has to get the deals over the line, but they're already in place, or what?
Maybe, yeah. Zubimendi, definitely. That was already done. That was already done, but we didn't have the money to pay the fee, so we had to stagger the payments. But maybe, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because I don't know how much of the blame to put on him, because we haven't heard of him. We haven't heard him speak, bro. I haven't heard him do an interview yet. And he's been there for 3-4 months. He ain't done an interview yet. So it's like, we don't know, do we? And we're only making assumptions based off of the type of player. Yeah, and for me, Madueke is an Arteta player all day long. Whereas Gyökeres is a Berta player.
He works hard. Like, that's why he likes having, especially in the bigger games, he'll play Trossard there because he tracks back and that. Madueke will do the donkey work. He'll track back. He's big. He's physical. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely that's definitely an Arteta signing.
But Gyökeres, I think, is a Berta signing because this manager wanted Sesko.
Yeah.
But then it's like, is there a rift? Isn't there a rift? Who knows? Like,
maybe there isn't a rift. Maybe there's just a disagreement, or
maybe they're trying to make it look like Berta's the main man, and it's all on him. I don't know. Maybe Berta's just gone, let him have what the fuck he wants. Yeah, and then he's got no excuses.
Maybe that too.
But then that'll fuck up the next manager. So I don't know. We'll never fully know, will we?
Who do you think you end up with? Do you think you end up with Gyökeres or Sesko?
I think we'll get Gyökeres. I think we'll get him. Yeah, but I'll be happy if we get him. If we get him, I'll be happy. Zubimendi, I'm happy. Yeah, couldn't care less about the rest of them, if I'm honest.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting Eze. If anything, I reckon he could potentially end up at Spurs. Even with Gibbs White going there now, I still think they could buy him.
Fuck, if they get all three of them, that's a mad window still.
It is, isn't it? Because they've already got a lot of defenders. They just need to keep their defenders fit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and if they get a lot more creativity in there, with Solanke up front, we know he can bag. He's not relentless, but we know he can bag. And if you provide more opportunities for him, he'll bag more. It's not fucking rocket science, is it? I don't think we'll get Rodrigo either. I'll be buzzing if we get Rodrigo.
No. I don't think Arsenal... Yeah, I don't think they could afford Rodrigo anyway. The money and the wages, they couldn't. I think it's City or Bayern he would end up at. I could see City throwing money at the Rodrigo thing. I think Pep would love him, innit?
Maybe PSG as well. I see him linked to PSG the other day.
Yeah, I think PSG have the money, but it's like, and to be honest, he's better than
Barcola.
Barcola and Doué. But if PSG got him, it just wouldn't be fair, bruv. Like, he would be ridiculous at PSG, man.
Him and Cavra on my day as well.
Oh, bro, they nasty, bro. Like, oh my days.
Yeah, what's happening with Grealish as well? Yeah, I had no talk of
seen him
Grealish.
Newcastle, bro, recently. I think yesterday.
Wow.
That'd be a decent move for him still.
Yeah. Oh, he'd love all the birds up there, mate. Trust me. And all the nightclubs. He'd run right out there.
That, bro. Man's trying to get Jack in trouble now.
No, that won't stop him, bro.
Guy, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? What are you talking about?
No, man.
Jack's going there to play football. What are you talking about?
No, but it's funny somebody mentioned Grealish here, because this is how I think Arteta's brain works. Yeah, he's thinking, if I get Noni Madueke to Arsenal, I can play him on the left wing, and he can get you up the pitch. It's just when he gets up the pitch, he trips over the ball, and it's a goal kick. Right? But he's thinking, if he plays him on the left, he can drag us up the pitch, and because he's mad erratic, two players will go out towards him. That now frees up Rice on the inside pass. Yeah, and then all he's got to do is like the Grealish thing, run up the side of the pitch, stop, pass it infield. Yeah, and same with Jack. When Jack runs up the pitch, two players are straight on him. I think that's probably how Arteta's thinking with this Madueke one. Put him on the left.
I just don't.
Get up the pitch and pass infield.
I can't rationalize Noni Madueke, bro. I can't do it. I'm not gonna try to either. But like, it's like, bro, I've seen this guy play for Chelsea, a team that really want him to do well, and he hasn't done well. So I don't understand how a team like Chelsea that play the way they do, if they can't get the best out of him, how the fuck are you lot?
We got super duper Mick. He can unlock him, man. Like, look, when we bought Marino, he was going to, and Calafiori, he was going to unlock Martinelli. You know, he's going to unlock him. Every year, we need to unlock somebody. Like, bro, what? And you know what? In the last 8 years, we bought 7 Chelsea players, so we're about due to buy another one to make it 8 and 8.
Damn.
You know, we could do a whole 11 of Chelsea players we bought in the last 20 odd years. Crazy work.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, we're finished, man. We're finished. But don't worry, man. The bandana merch will go through the roof. Go through the roof, mate. And listen, he'll bring a bit of vibes to the dressing room and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Bloody interesting, bro. I mean, you lot, pick up the chat. Let's smash them likes, man. We're going to raid Northside. You man already know what it is. Tomorrow, back with the usual. I think Cass early doors stream tomorrow, and Deluded, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, there's some more football news. Maybe this evening, bro. You never know. It'll be another bomber. You know what I'm saying?
After here we go for Noni in a bit.
Oh yeah, that's for real. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get tomorrow. So we can talk about Deluded, innit? We can talk to Deluded about it, because I'm sure he can't wait. He's gonna tell us about Noni's unique qualities and so on and so forth. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna we'll absolutely dissect that signing.
I think it's fantastic, mate. I think DG will be buzzing with it. He'll rock up with the shades and the bandana on tomorrow with a ponytail.
I don't think so. Not for this one.
Trust the process, man. If you can't see what he's doing, you're just being negative for no reason. You're just doing it for clicks. It's a great signing. Yeah, I'm going live in a minute. I'm going to do about a 3-hour stream, I think. 2-3 hours, and then I'm done.
Wait, what are you, what, on your Reacts or the normal channel?
Normal.
Oh, you say no more.
Raid North if you want, man. I don't care. I'm cool either way.
Yeah, that's calm. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We finally got the audio sorted, so that, you get me? I got that bag now. You know what I'm saying? So we're all right now, people. You know what I mean? We shouldn't have any more problems going forward, man. But yeah, man. I big up everyone for supporting the thing. You already know what time it is. And yeah, man, back again tomorrow, people.